Hold your horses, Villa fans. We've confirmed that Cameron Archer's coming back to the club. Watch my video, it's going to be right there and I'll link it down in the description below. But we could be making our second signing of the transfer window. That's right, you've seen the title. Ross Barkley, as you can see on the screen, is the odds-on favourite to be an Aston Villa player next season. Let's have a look at him. So I've actually also done a video on Ross Barkley. I'll link it again in the description. It was my top free agent XI that Villa could sign this summer. And now he has been absolutely slashed to join us. As you can see, he's going to be out till mid-June, so he's not going to be playing again this season. So his final Premier League stats are 32 games, 30 starts, 5 goals, 4 assists, and an average rating of 7.3. It's been widely documented how good Ross Barkley has been this season for, again, a Luton side that's struggling. They're going to get relegated. His contract's out, so it'll be a free transfer. And I actually back it. Let's have a look at his stats and show you why. Can you see why? Can you see all of the green stats there? Goals, 5, puts him in the top 90th percentile. XG on target, non-penalty XG, his shots and his shots on target, all topping the 90 plus percentile for centre mids this season. And he has actually been playing bang on in that centre mid role, and actually sometimes a little bit deeper, perhaps in a bit of a Douglas Luiz role. Dare I say, if we get 60-70 million for Douglas Luiz and Ross Barkley plays as well as he did for Luton next season, it might be like another Yuri Tielemans situation where it would be considered an absolute steal. But we go further down on his stats here. Passing, like I say, 4 assists. An 85% pass accuracy is his lowest percentile for the totals this season. Successful passes nearly 1,200. Expected assists, he is outperforming. 88 accurate long balls, putting him in the top 95th percentile. Obviously, he is banging them up to Adebayo. I think, is that the striker they have up front? I don't know, but he's amazing, whoever he is. And a 60% success ratio on that. 31% cross success ratio, completing 14 this season and creating 44 chances again. If you're feeding Ollie Watkins and not Carlton Morris, those assist numbers go up, let me tell you, for free. But it gets even better. Possession, I think he's topping the charts for progressive distance this season, both with the ball and when he's passing it. And as you can see there, 66 successful dribbles literally puts him in the top 2-3% in the Premier League this season for midfielders. A 66% dribble success ratio, 2,000 touches, 44 of those being in the opposition box, and winning 40 fouls. Defensively, he is all over the shop as well. Like I say, he has actually been playing a bit of that quarterbacky, deeper role for times at Luton, picking the ball up deep and breaking through the lines, which is something that the likes of Kamara does for Villa. We know he's not going to be back until a little bit into next season as well. And with FFP for free, again, it's all adding up, guys. Come on. The 195 duels won, 44 aerial duels won, 19 blocks, 201 recoveries. He's won possession in the final third 22 times and only got 6 yellow cards this season. His stats defensively, possession-based, passing and shooting offensively have been amazing. And the main problem with Ross Barkley has 1 been form and 2 been injuries. I understand he's injured now, but he's played 32 matches this season. He's played over 2,500 minutes. This isn't the Ross Barkley that we had on loan a few seasons ago. This is a Ross Barkley that people are saying should have been in with a shout of getting into the England Euro squad. And if he hadn't got injured, with this squad being expanded to 26, you could see it happening. So should he sign for Aston Villa? Ross Barkley, Aston Villa, yes? No? I'm going to go yes. If it's a free transfer, I don't think his wages are going to be outrageously demanding. He's coming from Luton, a team that aren't going to be paying him a lot of money due to the structure of their football club. And he has honestly been one of the best central midfielders in the Premier League this season. In a squad like Luton that's really, really struggling, he has been such a bright spark. Like I say, I'm pretty sure he's leading the field for progression this season. The way he breaks in between the lines, his shot creating actions, they're all at the upper echelons of the elite midfielders. He's only 30 years of age, so he's still in his prime for another 2 to 3 seasons at least. Free transfer, £40,000 to £50,000 a week, which is low in this day and age, on a 2 to 3 year deal. It's squad depth for the League Cup, the FA Cup, the Premier League and the Champions League that we're in. It's going to cost no money in terms of a transfer fee, which for FFP is extremely important for Villa these days. It can cover Kamara until he's fully recovered from his injury. It can provide depth and support for Douglas Luiz, John McGinn and Yuri Tielemans. It opens up more money elsewhere to invest in different positions for Aston Villa. I understand that people still have this conception of Ross Barkley that he's still that failed wonder kid from England. He went to Chelsea, it didn't work out. His loan didn't set the world alight for Aston Villa last time, but you have to base him on his merits this season, and he has been absolutely fantastic. The bookies know something when they slash the odds on a player going to a club this much. For a free transfer, I think it'd be one of the most shrewd bits of business we can do. You look at Yuri Tielemans, people are a little bit sceptical about that. He went on to be one of our best players this season. I think it's a no-brainer, and I would absolutely welcome Ross Barkley back to Aston Villa with open arms. Go get it done, Monchi. For free. For free. Up the Villa, be nice to everyone. And I'll see you soon.